Om Shanti. In 19th May 2020's Babdada Sakar Murli, Shiv Baba has talked and considered we children to be greater than him, as he is making us masters of the Brahmand and the masters of the world, which means he is making the masters even in a bodiless state and even after wearing different bodies in Satyuga and Treta Yuga. Likewise, Shiv Baba also said that we are in the companionship of the truth today. So when he's saying that we are greater than him, so this also indirectly signifies, or we can say implies, the greatness that Shiv Baba has, the egoless, absolute egoless state of Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba also said that we are in the companionship of the truth, which means like this body, this definitely has a destiny of destruction, the destiny of getting changed and transformed. But truth is something that cannot be changed or destroyed. So this is why Shiv Baba says that right now you are in the companionship of the truth. That is, you are in the awareness and consciousness of the subtle realities, the eternal realities, and that is the soul, the supreme soul, and the eternal drama. And therefore we are becoming masters of the heaven by keeping these realities in the awareness. Also, Shiv Baba said that when he says spiritual father, spiritual teacher, like he said in today's Murli, that I am your spiritual father, spiritual teacher, spiritual Satguru. So he actually reminds our real identity, that is, we all are spirits, we all are souls, and that's why we are now finally meeting the father of the souls. As today everybody live in the consciousness of being a doctor, engineer or lawyer, etc. But actually no one understands the subtle thing that we all are in reality souls. We all are in the awareness of our respective roles, but Shiv Baba is the only one who brings the real identity in consciousness. Also he said that one very clear aspect that Shiv Baba has discussed today, and that is of calling out brotherhood, but living in the consciousness of fatherhood. Like everybody says that we all are brothers and sisters, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, aapas mein hum bhai bhai. Not even brothers and sisters, they say that we all are brothers and brothers. That is, they believe in brotherhood. But on the other hand, they say that the soul is itself the supreme soul. In Hindi we say that is Atma so Paramatma. So Shiv Baba says these two things are absolutely contrary and opposite. So raising the question of inheritance, or asking the God for coming and purifying us, or calling him out as the purifier, all this doesn't make any sense. If he is not having his individual identity, if everyone is father, then whom are we actually calling out to? Also, Shiv Baba has highlighted the paraphernalia of the path of devotion, and that is to offer him variety of flowers like that of rose, ak, and various fruits, etc. And on the other hand, temple and offerings of Krishna is absolutely different. Like we never offer variation in the quality of flowers in front of Krishna. That is, we never had contrast of ak and rose in the temple of Krishna. Definitely no one offers him ak flower. It is full of fragrant flowers, it is full of fragrance and decorated flowers. But why one is offering Shiv Baba ak flower and rose flowers as well? So the difference is that Shiv Baba has variety of flowers in Sangam Yuga, variety of children Baba has. And that's why on the path of devotion, in symbol of flowers, Shiv Baba has different offerings, or receives different offerings from the devotees. Shiv Baba also brought the contrast of Satyuga and Kalyuga in notice in today's Murli by counting the population density today and also highlighting the fewer number in Satyuga. So population is one of the aspects through which we human beings can understand that this world is actually reaching to the end, because definitely the land is limited, but people are increasing gradually day by day. Population is not actually getting a full stop. And practicing celibacy was one of the reasons for this. Like Shiv Baba more often than not in Murli, he says that you need to practice celibacy so that you can have a natural birth control, and also the soul can become purified and detached from the body consciousness. Because the population is increasing so rapidly that land is becoming so much limited that people will ultimately will lack shelter, and they will live without shelter. So everything that Shiv Baba is doing on Sangam Yug, or we can say the Yug of God, is absolutely sensible, and everything makes sense. It is logical. And today he blessed us by, and also he said that death is standing ahead of us. We are at the age of retirement. The stage of retirement is here. So it's important to renounce ourselves from everything. And just like the laborers, they are heading towards their respective homes, in search of their homes, irrespective of whether they are having the transportation for that or not. But they have an aim and objective to proceed and to move towards their home. They have that zeal to reach, because they cannot see anything worth living in cities. So that's why Shiv Baba says that it's important for you to understand the significance of your home, Shantidham, that you need to go there, and therefore there is no point of keeping our intellects in this old world. And today we have received the blessing of, may you constantly have the awareness of being a spiritual pilgrim and remain beyond, detached and free from attachment. The same thing that I had discussed before, telling you the blessing. That is, if we have that zeal to be the spiritual pilgrim, so definitely we'll remain on this spiritual pilgrimage and will remain beyond any sort of attachment. And Shiv Baba said that constantly continue to sing the song that Vah Baba, Vah my fortune, and Vah sweet family, which means praise yourself, praise the Father, praise the drama, and praise the Satyug. Om Shanti.